AppTidge has created an AI for projects and management, for outcomes and decisions. The best way to explain that is to give you a quick example or walk you through an example. Think of something, say 3 months from now, that you hope to accomplish, either a home project or a work project or something that you want to succeed at. What if today you knew that there was a 62% risk that you weren't going to get it to be a successful outcome in that time frame? What would you do differently? How would you make better decisions? That's the kind of information that the mathematics of uncertainty applied to projects and outcomes and estimates and our recent history can give us. And even more, we can trace it over time to see, are we on track or going off track? And what AppTidge is doing is it's measuring the natural uncertainty associated with innovation and calculating the risks, aggregating those probabilities together to come up with these risks of completing with successful outcomes on time or with the right features or with a good result in the market. By dealing with that head-on, embracing uncertainty, we can better innovate, and in fact, we can ramp up our innovation up to the levels that we're okay with the risks associated with that. When there are many teams working together and it's difficult to see all of the parts, that's a sweet spot for what we can do. So software development with more than several teams, that area of the industry. We already have some customers working in that, using that. A South American systems integrator is using us to help them deliver projects on time. The other area where this is very important is construction projects. 2 construction companies, one in Texas, one in the Middle East, are seeking our solution for a pilot project to apply this technology to their project milestones. You know, the types of things in construction that matter are we going to be able to start on time? When do we schedule crews or order materials? What's the probability that it's going to be ready to start? Or what's the probability that we're going to be ready to finish this on time and on budget and ready for a grand opening before our holidays? Those are the types of things that construction industry often is worried about for big and large projects. My inspiration is that for the past 10 years, I've run my own consulting company. And in that work, what I've done is I've pulled things like Agile software development and systems thinking and various things together, always trying to help create a better financial outcome for my customers and create a more healthy and humane working environment for the people that are in there so that it's the best of both worlds. I've been able to do that in a consulting way, but that's one team, one conversation at a time. And when I met my co-founder, Murray Cantor, his background is a PhD in mathematics. He's an ex-distinguished engineer from IBM, and he's been working on these kinds of things and thinking about them for decades. When we met, we instantly clicked. We found that we shared the same kinds of philosophical approaches and the same rigor to solving these problems. And we saw an opportunity to create a product and a company that could do this on a grand scale that was bigger than either one of us.